You know what I'm saying?
We saw something that
La Masia made. The GOAT is La Masia made.
we saw
baby.
something in Messi. I saw something in Messi that I haven't seen in a long time. You know what he did? Defend.
Oh, I mean, bro,
Dog.
come
Yo,
on.
He
man.
went hard. He went
on,
hard.
Especially in the final, though. You see him slide tackling. You see him throwing his whole body in there, dog.
You saw him get stripped for that second goal. You saw him get stripped like Coman.
Ooh,
That the thing is,
that one.
but that shows the balls for him to even be in that tangle, bro.
Yeah.
To be in that exchange right there with that young Coman like that.
Yeah.
Messi,
Coman
you know,
is big,
that's what I'm
tall,
saying.
strong.
PSG Messi, that's a superstar, is not necessarily getting those kind of exchanges. But Messi playing for Argentina is trying to body against young, strong ass, big ass Coman, and yeah, he's losing, but he put himself there.
If I'm seeing my captain, and I'm speaking as if I was a player on Argentina. If I'm playing for Argentina and my captain is Messi, who is more than likely the person that I grew up watching, who is a god in my country, right?
All of them.
All of them.
Yes.
You've seen all they
Bro,
all grew
those
up
three
watching.
kids I just named literally all call Messi their idol.
Yeah, 100%,
Literally.
without a doubt.
Right.
Like, if I see my captain Messi putting his whole body into every play, into every possession, dog, that's only going to inspire me
Absolutely.
to give my absolute everything. And that's how Argentina played in France.
Absolutely.
Yo, or against France, rather. When they played against France, notice that the first 75 minutes, Argentina was absolutely dominant.
Bro, France wasn't in the game. Bro, France was not there,
scared,
bro.
dog.
They weren't on the field.
They played scared the whole
They were-
time.
and-
Argentina was bullying them the whole game.
And,
Bullies.
okay, and this is why we weren't on the air yet. This is why I said far better, bro, because you see the difference in, like, bro, they just was, like, bro, Messi was leading his team.
Yeah.
And Mbappe was like, give me the ball right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, in that game specifically. And, like, you don't want to compare the two stars of the team.
Different ways to lead.
Right. But Messi was like you said, going back defending, putting his body in every play.
Yeah.
Bro, you realize that France had to shift their formation because Mbappe wasn't tracking back.
They did. Bro, like, they had to take out
They had
Giroud.
Mbappe. They had Mbappe as a winger.
Yeah.
Mbappe didn't want to go back. Mbappe wanted to stay up there. If you watch the formation, I actually watched a tactical breakdown of the game. If you look at their formation at any given time, Mbappe was playing level with Giroud. So they had two strikers and not
And
one
now
striker
you're
and two
like
wingers.
minus two defenders
So
at
now
that point.
exactly
Yeah.
because a winger's supposed to be doing this.
Yeah.
What did Mbappe do last tournament? What did Mbappe do this tournament?
And you know what?
You know what I'm saying? He stayed right there. He's like, give me this
He
ball.
wants the ball.
He wanted to play striker, and he
Yeah.
got listed as a winger. So they had to change. That's why Giroud got taken out.
It worked out, though.
Because they needed one striker
It
and
worked
two
out.
wingers.
It worked out for France because they made it to the finals, and
yeah.
Mbappe won the Golden Boot,
Oh, yeah.
most goals in the tournament. You know, so it did work for them, right? It did.
It worked until it
Until-
didn't.
yeah.
Until it didn't. Until it
Until-
didn't.
yeah.
And that,
Well,
and-
actually, not. It
but
still
was,
did work because Mbappe still got his goals.
He still got his goals, but it was
a hat trick in the final.
he still got his goals, but penalties, bro. Penalties. First penalty was drawn by Kolo Muani, who was an excellent sub because he came in and was he was diving.
What was the game that his first touch was a goal?
Yeah. It was
Well,
the game before that. I think it was
it
against
the second
Morocco.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
he
he
got
was a
subbed on 30 seconds in. Goal.
because he's a nuisance like that. He gets in behind. But he plays way more of a winger role. So they brought him in basically to place Mbappe while Mbappe was still on the field. I don't think you realized that.
No.
They bought Kolo
I never
Muani.
heard of him before.
Right,
like,
but
that
he
game.
did his job that
Yeah.
Mbappe was supposed to be doing because Mbappe was playing Giroud's job. So they shifted the game, and that's when things opened up a little bit better. And that's when dude drew the penalty. He was diving his ass off looking for that penalty, but he got it.
I don't
Mbappe
know,
scored.
dive.
No, bro, he dived like 3 other times. No,
other times,
no.
yeah.
That's
The
what I'm
PK
saying.
was the
He was
PK.
consistently
Yeah,
diving that
okay.
like the whole like last half hour and all the extra time. He was like, I'm getting the penalty
Yeah.
today, and he got
He
one.
He got it.
And I think if it wasn't for Kolo Muani getting that penalty, bro, it's a 2-0
Yo,
done.
I was
that
very-
penalty changed everything. And then, bro, the magic that Mbappe pulled out for his second goal, that's why everyone's like, yo, this dude is a fucking
he's
monster.
real.
That goal right there is what's like, yo, hi, I am this
I'm here.
nasty.
I
I
am
am really this good.
I think, though, how you said that you describing how Mbappe played versus how Messi played, we're literally watching two different journeys at two different points.
Yeah.
Because Messi played like his life was on the line, and this he knew.
Right.
He did everything he was supposed to. Messi played
Right.
how he was supposed to play.
Right.
Mbappe played like a man who just got here to this level of greatness.
Yeah.
Where, like you said, that first World Cup, tracking back and forth.
right.
Now,
Hungry.
you know who I am. I'm Mbappe. Let me score when I want to score. Nah, bro. You keep that same energy.
Because you still young, and you gotta be like. The thing is, Cristiano Ronaldo started doing that,
Right.
and it's funny. Cristiano is Mbappe's idol, So, like, we didn't see Messi versus Ronaldo, but we saw Messi versus the era of Ronaldo, bro.
Yeah.
Because Mbappe idolizes Cristiano. Yeah. So, like, he literally, I don't think you realize, he literally did a Cristiano-style transformation, but in way shorter time. Because Cristiano, at Man U, up and down the wing, up and down the wing. When he got to Real Madrid, I am number 9. Goal.
100%.
Give me the ball. Y'all run up and down. Mbappe started doing that in 4 years.
Early
bro.
Ronaldo in Madrid. It was winger Ronaldo. Very early.
He wore number 9.
Yeah.
He wore number 9 when he went to US.
But then, like, but you're 100% right. Then it became like, like, I'm going to change my game up a little bit more. I'm going to be more attack focused rather than wing driven.
No, not even finish focused. Just, I'm not doing nothing else but finishing. And, like, I'm not going to lie.
I mean,
Mbappe kind of went to that. Especially for this last game, it was highlighted. Mbappe said, "Yo, I'm going to score."
I don't think there's anything more that Mbappe could have done in the finals. Dog.
He
got a fucking hat trick.
Did you
hold on?
Did you hear?
What,
you talked about the first 75 minutes, though, right? The first 75 minutes, bro. There was a stat that they called out. You didn't hear it. Mbappe had 12 touches, bro.
Oh yeah, I did. Yo,
there's a lot more that nigga could have done, bro. There's a lot more he could have done, bro.
But at the same time,
dog,
the entire French
didn't go look for it.
But the entire French team didn't go look for it.
You know why? Because France plays that sat back formation. They could have gone and looked for it. They could.
I mean, like, any team can and could, bro. Like, you want to go shoulda, coulda, woulda. Anybody shoulda, coulda, woulda.
You're supposed to.
You're supposed to. But they didn't come out with that intensity, dog.
No.
Like, Argentina came out hungry. They wanted it more.
Take it right back to them.
And you know what? 2-0 off the rip.
Take it right back to them.
I got to go with Miles on that one. Take it right back to them.
You're supposed to be coming out with that.
That's on France. That's
and he made the adjustment he needed to with the subs. With the subs, he made the adjustment. And those 2 younger, hungry kids came in like, yo, we are going to.
I'm very disappointed in Dembele.
It wasn't a great. It was
not a good showing.
It was here.
I agree.
And he had, and it was early on. You saw where his brain turned off, like where he just kind of like started doubting himself. He had a really bad touch, and after that, he kind of like was looking down. He was like questioning himself.
And then he clipped Di Maria in the back.
Yeah, of course.
After he got beat in the box, like,
of course,
not a good game from Dembele. And,
no.
That's product of La Masia.
And Giroud didn't get subbed off. Like, he was so mad. No, he's not a purchase. Actually,
it took him a second to process.
No, he's a purchase. He's a purchase.
It took him a second to process that.
No. He's a purchase, bro. Messi, the goats are Masia products only, bro. Come on, son. Giroud got so mad because he didn't get subbed off. Like, it wasn't his fault he got subbed off. He got subbed off because of the whole thing I was talking about where Mbappe was basically playing striker and their system only called for one. So it was like, hey, if I'm going to pick between Giroud and Mbappe right now, I'm probably going to pick Mbappe.
Probably.
And obviously you saw what happened. You know what I mean? Like, and Giroud was hot because he was not doing bad. He was not doing anything he wasn't supposed to do. It's just he was a casualty of Mbappe not wanting to track back.
Do you think Mbappe is doing himself a disservice by not playing a more aggressively on the defensive end?
But more dynamic role? I think he's still young enough to, and there's going to be injuries. There's going to be getting old. There's going to be all this stuff that will hinder him from playing this style one day anyway. So he should play it until he can't, and then when he can't,
you got to adjust.
Cherry pick, strike, goal, because you can finish. We know you can finish. We know you're that guy.
It's Ronaldo
but like, you gotta be able to like do something else and create, and like you shouldn't need service to be the guy. You should be the guy.
Especially when you're capable of being that person.
And that's why I said I made the by far comment, because it's like Mbappe needed service to do what he had to do.
What?
Mbappe in the final, Mbappe needed service to do what he had to do. Mbappe didn't go find a goal.
And Messi didn't need service?
Messi
did it
found
by himself?
I mean, look at the Croatia assist. Messi did that shit by himself.
Oh, no,
that was someone else's goal.
That one was.
Show me an Mbappe highlight from this tournament doing that.
For me, that
Show
was
me a 23-year-old Mbappe doing that this tournament, which he could and he should. He didn't.
No, wait, ask that.
Show me 23-year-old Mbappe doing that this tournament, which he should and he could, but he didn't.
Doing that though,
bro.
Messi, that was an unbelievable
Mbappe
play.
could do that because you know who he did it against? Mbappe ran from box to box and drew a penalty against Argentina, the same team.
He was
last
doing
World
that
Cup,
all tournament, dog.
Last World Cup,
blowing by everybody every single game.
Last World Cup,
he was unstoppable this entire tournament. And even in the World Cup final, he was unstoppable.
He needed service. He needed service to beat that guy in the final specifically.
They all need service, dog.
Messi
you
finds
can't
the
do
goal.
it by yourself.
Messi finds the goal and creates the goal.
That Messi did it. That
Messi
one
creates
goal.
the goal.
That one goal, Messi
Show
created
me
that.
someone else doing it.
It was that one goal that Messi created a chance.
Messi created quite a few other goals.
No, he created
Netherlands.
other goals,
Netherlands.
But to that extent,
hold on, the Netherlands goal where he hold on, the Netherlands goal.
Box to box, dog. Come on, like.
But hold on, the Netherlands goal. Messi runs across, fakes up Ake, who's a nasty ass holding mid.
He played
He's
great.
a beast, and Ake was playing.
He's a center back.
Ake? Yeah. Well, he was playing where he was playing right there. He was really high up the field. So Messi's attacking, cut across the field. This man fakes him out and then megs him with a pass that cuts through 4 players. That goal,
he's nasty.
that goal did
That
goal did not exist if it wasn't for that brilliant pass by Messi. You know what I mean? Like Messi created some shit that was not there unless he did it.
Mbappe's goal, his second goal.
He didn't create the goal though.
Bro,
he
but, like,
got the beautiful ball.
That was not a beautiful ball.
That was a perfectly weighted.
That's not a beautiful ball.
That was a perfectly weighted pass.
That finish is world class, dog.
No, the finish was amazing. That was a perfectly weighted pass for him to shoot like that, though.
But like to have the ball in the air,
because
like
you can
that,
easily
and to catch it in the air,
you
like
can
that's
easily,
not easy to
but
do.
But I'm saying the guy who gave him the assist could easily pass that too far.
When I think about service, I think about that pass from Messi through the Netherlands defense. I think that's service.
Of course.
I think that run that he had against Croatia, I think that's service.
That's not service because he created that goal.
No, I'm saying I'm saying he was the service.
Manufactured.
I'm saying Messi was the service for that, right?
Of course.
But this second goal from Mbappe right now that we're watching, dog, all right, he heads it back.
But look at this pass. That pass, you could fuck that up so
that's-
easy, bro. You could pass that to Emmy.
That's
you
a
could
tough
pass
pass.
that to Emmy.
But like
you could easily pass that to Emmy, bro.
But that's not an easy situation for you to shoot off of one touch right
bro,
away, man.
It was a golazo. The finish.
That's not a service.
But it was the
that.
finish, bro. He didn't create that goal. It was the beautiful finish, bro.
Like he created the opportunity himself to be able to shoot that in that spot, man. Every other player,
it was a beautiful finish.
Every other player is gonna stop and could try to control that ball and then try to shoot.
Not necessarily, bro. Not necessarily.
I don't see like
there's a lot of guys.
A higher percentage are gonna.
Most guys are gonna try to control it, but a dude who's an out and out guy, like like a Suarez or a Lewandowski, a guy who's a gunner is gonna shoot, especially in the situation, bro. It's 2-1 in the 83rd minute, bro. Everyone's about to shoot that motherfucker when they're by themselves in the box. He had just stepped in the box. Not saying they're gonna score it, but everyone's gonna rip that bitch, bro. When they're at that time in those circumstances.
And that's a tough.
He caught it beautifully. It's a tough angle. But Thuram could have fucked that pass up 100 kind of ways.
100%.
100 kind of ways, and it still could have looked like he did the right thing. You know what I mean?
But to your argument, to your argument, you're saying as if Mbappe didn't create anything on his own at all in the tournament.
In the final.
He's the fucking golden boot winner.
Final. I said the final. He needed good service. He needed that Colomwani penalty. He needed that nice, perfect one-touch pass from Thuram. He needed those things to make what he happened.
I thought his second goal, he created something out of nothing. Not because if he would have tried to control that ball, somebody would have tried to throw their whole body on him, and that shot wouldn't have been the same.
But you're saying there's nothing, and then you also saw Lionel Messi get the GOAT. We're calling him the GOAT. The GOAT got dispossessed at midfield, and you say he created something out of nothing. That's a
horrible argument. That's a whole separate play.
No, that was
he got dispossessed
in the same play. To start that play, Messi got the ball stolen from him. Coman pushed the ball in to Mbappe, who headed it back. Coman stole the ball from Messi, chipped it into Mbappe. If Coman doesn't do that, that's not a play.
So what's the argument for Messi then?
Coman stole the ball from the GOAT to create that play.
I agree.
Mbappe didn't go steal the ball from the GOAT, which Mbappe should be trying to do.
Which he should be. I'm not saying
Mbappe should be chasing down Messi, saying, "I'm the better 10. I'm the better guy."
Hold on.
Mbappe scored a fucking hat trick.
You know what I'm
he
saying?
don't got nothing else to prove.
Mbappe did score a hat trick.
He scored a hat trick.
It's very rare you're going to score a hat trick in a World Cup final and be a side story. And nobody's like, whatever.
Right.
It's very rare that's going to happen.
How do you say that you didn't do enough and you score a fucking hat trick?
Because you had 12 touches the first 60 minutes, bro.
The only point I will...
12 touches, bro.
But it's not about how you start, though, dog. He found a fucking way. Bro. He found a way.
He didn't find a way. Colomwani drew the penalty. Coman ripped the GOAT, chipped it into him, and Bro... all of that stuff was not.
I'm on your side.
None of those finishes.
I wanted Argentina and Messi to win.
What I'm saying is he finished it good, but none of those goals were a result of his hard ass work. And he's 23 fucking years old. He should be. Those goals were a result of his hard work.
But like every goal has to be hard work for you to be. No, for you to gain respect for him.
But what I'm saying is he didn't do it all game, and then he got goals that were a product of someone else's hard work. And now everyone's like, oh, he did everything he was supposed to do.
Yeah, you know what? It's a 11v11, dog.
I'm not saying
Up
it isn't.
until it's a PK
but
shootout,
when
it's
we're
11v11.
talking about you being the guy, we need to see something that was a fruit of
I saw
your
it.
ass busting.
He got
and
a hat trick in the finals, dog.
He
I
did,
don't know
but
what
he
more you
didn't
want.
bust his ass for any of those goals.
I don't know.
All those dudes on his team
Dog, yeah. So
were
you're
like,
saying a PK is a freebie?
no, I'm not saying it's a freebie, but
know
he
how
wasn't
hard
the
it is
one.
for a PK.
He wasn't the one putting himself. He won the penalty kick by a handball, the last
Yeah.
one. But that's an extra time. The first 2 goals were fruits of somebody else's labor, and that's not a bad thing because it's a team game. But we can't sit there and say he's the guy.
He
got the ball in his hand for the PK.
The golden boot winner.
Hold
The
on,
second
hold
goal
on. Ding,
was a
ding,
golazo.
ding, ding,
Real
ding,
quick,
ding,
somebody
ding, ding.
get Maz a towel, man. He's sweating.
Oh yeah, no, it's hot in here.
The second goal, the golazo. He finished,
Beautifully.
but again, it was a golazo. Strangely, I'm on your side with this, where he should be working harder. But you're talking about
He said strangely.
but you're talking about within the span of the game,
Right,
In
this
terms
game.
of his ability, clearly
He's who he is.
Clearly top tier. But I feel like Mbappe has to learn. Hey, you should be You should be affecting the game in other ways besides I'm just going to finish
100%.
beautifully.
You have too much talent.
That's the main goal.
You have
That's the
too
main
much
point
talent
I'm
to be a goal
trying to
machine. That's
make.
my point. Like Cristiano, he had all that talent and he showed it all for an extended period of time. Won his golden ball, won his UCL. Like he won these things when he was Mbappe's age.
Plural.
And he was running
UCLs.
up and down. He won a
5.
UCL with Man U when he had to actually do this. He had to actually run up and down the wing to win that first UCL with Man U. And then he got bought to a place where he can go be the striker and win the UCL. But he had to get it off the muscle first at Mbappe's age. And Mbappe is not getting it off the muscle. In this game for me, I didn't see it. He finished. He did what he was supposed to do as the scorer. But in this game, he was not the impact guy that he was last World Cup when he was 18, 19 years old.
And I feel like this was the wrong game for him to sit back and be like, I'm not going to affect the game in other ways.
I mean, the reason he is who he is right now, if we're being real, the reason Mbappe is who he is because of his performance against Argentina last World Cup. Against this same team. 4-3 against Argentina, Mbappe 2 goals. And Mbappe was busting his ass for those 2 goals, bro. Like, he was not chilling. He was not waiting for service. He was busting his ass, and he gave Argentina hell. Argentina was scared of his ass, having nightmares about him for 4 years. And then he came in this game, and they said, oh, we got you today. Because you are not doing what you were doing 4 years ago.
He gave them a reprieve,
You know what I mean?
low key.
Right. If Mbappe was acting how he acted 4 years ago against Argentina, bro, they would have had a way different day.
The first 75 minutes would have been different.
Whole different day, bro. If he was really on his bullshit, like really trying to be a menace the whole game, he would have gave Argentina. He would have given their ass 5.
He got a hat
Give their
trick.
ass 5, nigga.
He got a hat trick, dog. I don't know y'all.
2 penalties. Last time you played Argentina, he just got 2 goals from open play. 2 goals from open play.
It's still a goal.
There's different ways to apply pressure. There's different ways to apply pressure. And if you're gonna give somebody an out on one level of pressure, and allow them to not make their job easier because you're still playing one of the best teams in the tournament, but that's one less thing that they have to worry about. It's gonna be a different game.
The guy does it all. He did it in the goals. He didn't do it in the other areas. That's all I'm saying, bro. He did it in the goals. We're focused on the goals. Now take goals away from soccer, and what did he really do for the game?
I think Mbappe
You know what I mean?
was definitely the second best player in the tournament.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I think it was very close to Messi. Like, the 2 best players in the tournament, Messi and Mbappe, without a doubt.
Oh, yes.
By far, those 2. I don't think Messi was, I think he was the best player. Clear cut, but not by miles, though. Ha! No pun. No miles.
I think Messi just had he had the better day in the final.
Yeah, I'll give him
That's what it is.
and
Yeah,
the semi. If we're gonna talk back one game, the
and
semi
a better
too.
team too. Argentina was the better team. Did they not play better the whole game?
Are they the better team? Like on paper, or did they ball out better that game?
On paper, France should have won that.
Won.
On paper.
That's the whole point.
But
that's the whole point.
But what we saw, Argentina just came out and they looked like the better team.
Huevos, with energy, with just like they were putting it on them. They
put their lives on the line.
Bro,
dog,
they were running them down. They were every possession. It was pressure. It was, and it was just the perfect opposition for France's sat back attitude, and France played too laissez-faire, whatever you say for that. What is it called? Laissez-faire?
Laissez-faire?
Yeah, it's like
too relaxed.
Yeah, they played like that, bro. They played that shit, bro.
I like that.
All right, so that thoroughly